guys and gals, now you're here for Drake Wing Game, and something about on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of When I Knew You. So let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go! I think this was the Thanksgiving, a little Thanksgiving gathering. Could be Christmas, because I'm seeing Christmas lights as well, but sometimes my family would definitely put Christmas stuff up around Thanksgiving just to get a head start on it, so. You're like the cheesiest person I know. You better say thanks or I swear to God. Cry about it. That's it. Break it up, you two. Lupe, let him go. He started it. Did not. Did too. Neither of you are getting cookie cake. I apologize for my actions. I said sorry first. No, you didn't. You two are hopeless. There's a quiet, warm feeling in the house as we sit piled up on the couch, watching reruns of old sitcoms where the laugh track plays a bit too often. I've got my head on Troy's shoulder, and Lupe has hers on his lap, slowly drifting off as he pets her hair. Marcus sits on one of the big chairs, his frame too big for the couch, with a look on his face that tells me he's only half paying attention to the TV. And Karina sits on another big chair, sprawled out on her phone, much like how she was when we first got here. We're all a bit sleepy after stuffing ourselves with all that food, and the aftermath is a slow, hazy feeling in the air as we try not to fall asleep. But it's calm. The golden hues of the sunset seeps through the windows, and the TV is just low enough to be white noise. The warmth of Troy's body is so familiar. I smile. I don't think I've ever experienced peace like this in my life. Being here at home with the people I love. I could stay here forever. Well, I could if I didn't need to pee. As I'm washing my hands in the bathroom, I notice a small green paper crane on top of the toilet tank. My mind snaps awake. Oh, right. David. I dry my hands and pick it up, inspecting it carefully. Did David really make this? Why doesn't he just call us? Would it be so dangerous to let me know he's okay? Surely, if this was his doing, he knows I'm here. So, why doesn't he... If I could just figure out where he is, maybe I could see him. It shouldn't be so hard, right? All I'd have to do is... I shake my head, placing the crane back where it was. No, I can't keep doing this. I have to stay here, where I belong, not chasing after David's shadow. I've made my choice. David's made his. I won't keep looking for him anymore. I look in the mirror for some sense of resolution, of finality. I'm laying this case to rest, once and for all. I'll live a normal, happy life with people I love. Even if that doesn't include David. I step out of the bathroom and stop short, seeing Marcus leaning coolly on the wall, smiling at me once we lock eyes. Hey, he whispers this, and it prompts me to do the same. Hey, bathroom's free. Cool. You gonna use it? Nah. Oh. Did you miss me that much? You could say that. He walks up and slowly wraps his arms around my body, laying his chin on my shoulder, as if he just came home from an exhausting day of work. You smell so good. It's probably the soap I just used. He slips his hands into my back pockets, a now familiar gesture he does when it's just me and him, and I wrap my arms around the back of his neck. Did you have a good time? At dinner. Oh, yeah, it was cute. Wish you would have slept on my shoulder instead, though. Were you jealous of Troy? I want you to myself. He pulls away and cups my face, looking at me with a half-awake expression, almost drunk in love. I love you. I love you too, Marcus. You're blushing. How could I not? He chuckles, then leans in and kisses me, but instead of a quick peck, he keeps going, sticking his tongue in my mouth, and I half-heartedly push him away. Marcus, time and place! I want you here and now. He kisses me again, and this time I let him, feeling his hands run across my body as a soft, deep growl escapes his throat. His kisses get a bit hungrier, deeper, and I pull him closer to me. His sleepy kisses give me butterflies. The world disappears around me, and all I know now is how Marcus's body feels against mine, and how good his tongue feels against my own. It's hot. What is it? It's hot and sexy and Korean. What the fuck? My stomach sinks to the ground as I push Marcus away from me, turning to the sound of Karina's voice at the start of the hallway, and there she is, frozen in place, staring at us. What the fuck? What is this? Are you two fucking behind our back? Shut up for a second. You're a fucking liar, Callum. All that talk about us being friends and trusting each other, you don't have the balls to say to my face that you're fucking Marcus. Can you calm down? No, I'm not gonna fucking calm down. What the fuck is wrong with you? You don't want me, but you take David's fucking ex-boyfriend? Are you kidding me? And you. She points a deathly accusatory finger my way. You're a fucking hypocrite. You say you want to look for David, then fuck his best friend behind his back in his own fucking home. What do you want to save David for, huh? So we can see you hook up with Marcus? Was David not enough that you had to take him too? You're such a shit person. You don't want to find David anymore because now you have Marcus, right? What's the point now, right? Not like you care about him now that you're with him. She gestures at Marcus angrily. You're the kind of person I hate the most, Callum. Acting all nice in front of you, then doing shit like this behind your back. Karina, please. Fuck you. Both of you. You should both go to hell. She chuckles dryly. You know, I guess you two deserve each other after all. She looks at me with a face of such utter disgust and turns around and walks away. I stay frozen in place as I hear her grabbing her things and walking out the front door, slamming it hard behind her. Damn. Talking about an emotional reaction. Her breath feels like ice in my lungs, breathing it in and out breathing it in and out as I try not to panic and cry as one thought echoes over and over incessantly in my head. What did I just do? Lupe stayed asleep for all that. Troy made sure she didn't hear it, and after an awkward thank you, Marcus and I leave. I stare at nothing in the passenger side of his truck, my stomach still queasy from the exchange, my heart numb and empty as he drives me home. Hey, Cal. It's not your fault. Karina's just upset. I'm sure she didn't mean anything she said. She'll come around, you'll see. You just have to give it some time. You know, it's, kind of a... His words fade out to me, and all I hear is his mumbled voice. He's saying it'll be okay, we'll get through it, and we can finally stop hiding it, but I'm not listening. In fact, everything else numbs out, and I just have one clear goal in my mind. I have to find him. I have to make everything right. Hey, Callum, don't cry. I can't help it. What if I never see you again? Oh, come on, you really think that? It's not goodbye forever. You'll come back one day, or hell, I'll go and find you instead. I've always wanted to go to Philly. But I like Pricefield. I want to stay here with you guys. We'll all meet up one day. If we're not all together, then we just go looking for whoever got left behind. I know that when I get the chance, I'll go looking for you, Callie. I'll always come looking for you, because I'm yours. I'll always be yours. Me too, David. I'll look for you too. Because I'm also... What are you daydreaming about? Aster's voice snaps me back to reality, returning me from my memory and into the gray, monotone world where the December snow has taken over every corner of the state. It's nothing. How long till he gets here? Give it a minute. He's not really a punctual guy. That, and he's not exactly thrilled to see me. What'd you do to him? Same thing you're doing. Being nosy. Figures. I blow on my hands to get some warmth back into them, rubbing them together as Aster stares at me in ridicule. What? I thought you lived in Philly. How are you so cold in this weather? I'm just really bad with cold weather. You should have worn a bigger coat. That cardigan isn't going to do you much good. Thanks for the advice, short shorts. At least I can actually handle the cold. Yeah. So, what took you so long to ask for my help again? Last I heard from you was a whole month ago. Don't tell me you stopped searching for him. 1 second, y'all. It is, in fact, water time. Alright, guys and gals, and we are back. Okay. Last I heard from you was a whole month ago. Don't tell me you stopped searching for him. I did stop. Let me guess. Marcus? Well, I can't say I blame you. If I had that piece of ass wrapped around my finger, I'd probably forget my last name, too. You're disgusting. What? I'm just saying your boyfriend's hot. Or how to take a compliment, sweetie. So what made you change your mind? Trouble in paradise? No, things with Marcus are just fine, thank you very much. It can't be that fine if you're looking for your ex-boyfriend again. David's more to me than that. Maybe that's hard for you to understand, considering you probably never made a friend you haven't fucked in your life. Alright, I can take a hint. I'll shut up now. Good. I rub the spot above my right eyebrow, getting irritated by all his questions. Honestly, I'm glad he's helping me out with all this, but to act all buddy-buddy with me, there's a limit to how much I can take from his antics. Besides, now's not the time for small talk. Now's the time to think about what I'm going to say to Smoke when he gets here. I didn't tell anyone I was going out of town to meet up with him. Not Troy, not Dad, definitely not Marcus. I know it's dangerous to meet with the renowned drug dealer of the northern side of West Virginia, but my back's pressed against the wall. I don't really have much of a choice here. If I ever want to see David again, I have to get through him first. If anyone in this world knows where he is, it's without a doubt Smoke. Listen. Ugh, here we go again. I know you're probably nervous about meeting up with Smoke like this. You might think I'm a shit person, and maybe I am, but I know what empathy is. I can tell you don't know what you're gonna say to him. So leave it to me. I know why you're here, and I know exactly what information you want out of him. I've handled Smoke before. I know how to get him to talk. Are you even helping me? Believe it or not, Cal, some of us don't need a reason to help others. Why should I even believe you? You really shouldn't. God knows I've done some pretty bad shit. But then, what other choice do you have? The sound of feet crunching snow alerts the both of us, and we both go quiet, hearing the footsteps slowly approaching our destination, and my heart starts beating faster against my chest. Aster gives me a look that confirms what I already suspected. Smoke is here. Remember, just let me do the talking. Shh. Just trust me for a sec. I guess he knows Smoke better than I do. He's right. I don't have much of a choice here. So I just nod at him and take a small step backwards, steeling myself for the interaction to come with the man coming towards us. Finally, his frame comes into view, and I see Aster straighten up and put on a cheerful face in almost an instant. He's scarily good at faking a smile. Oh, he does look rough. And in comes the man I can only assume is Smoke. He's a lot smaller than I'd anticipated, but still taller than both Aster and me. I guess I was expecting some big burly guy, but this guy just seems like your average middle-aged man. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say he looks kind of cool, if not for how dirty and disheveled he looks. Smoke! Always a pleasure to see ya. We really gotta stop meeting like this. I mean, the back of a CVS? Can we get any more obvious than or what? What do you want, Roderick? Aster winces at this, but tries to keep his composure as he laughs it off. Oh, come on, Smoke. You've known me for how many years now? You know what my name is. Yeah, that's what I just called you, by your name. Just call me what everyone else calls me. Ooh. Feed your faggot delusions? Nah, don't think I will. Ah, you and your stubbornness. That's alright, though. Can't blame you for sticking with your beliefs. In any case, how have you been? Wintertime good for sales? I'm just gonna ask you one more time. What do you want? Small talk is lost in people nowadays, huh? He sighs woefully, still keeping that happy tone of his. Oh well, so be it. Aster grabs me lightly by the arm and pulls me towards them, and Smoke acknowledges my existence for the first time since he got here, staring at me like I'm roadkill. My friend here wanted to buy something from you. He looks me over and grimaces. You serious? Think I don't know what a junkie looks like? Who's this white truffle kid? Keen eye as always. He's a first-timer. Met him at a party, and now he wants to try more stuff. Again, he gives me a once-over, an incredulous look on his face mixed with a little bit of disgust. I shrink a little. That true? Yes, sir. Just curious about it is all. He scoffs and turns to Aster, giving him a mocking look. He's just shy. You should see him at parties. Right. He addresses me again, nodding in my direction. What you high, kid? My high? Something simple to start him off should do. Maybe LSD? I try not to look too scared at the mention of that. I knew I would have had to buy something from him before I asked for information, but what if he makes me try it? What if he makes me try it in front of him? I don't think I could go through with that. All right, I got a packet here. He opens his raggedy old backpack and fishes around for it for a minute, till finally taking out a tiny bag with pills in it. Yep, that should be enough for a trip, all right. How much would that be? Usually it's 50, but since you're a first-time customer, we'll leave it at 30 this time. Jesus, $50 for 4 pills? No wonder David went broke. I heavy-heartedly take out the money my dad gave me for my birthday last week, whispering sorry to him as I hand it over to Smoke. He pockets it, then hands me the baggie, giving me a moment to inspect it. Yep, these pills are pillin', all right. I absent-mindedly shove them in my back pocket as I watch him strap his backpack back into place. So, we done here? Well, since I have you here, could we maybe chat for a second? Alright, I'm going to pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!